5 points. Point number 1, hold on, dog check. Point number 1, price difference. Plastic pegs tend to be a little more pricey than metal pegs because you have to replace the sleeves and they generally start out at a higher price. Point number 2, how they slide. In my experience, I've got a plastic peg here and a metal peg on my switch side. In my experience, plastic pegs slide at least twice as well as metal pegs on any surface. Point number 3, durability. Metal pegs are going to last longer than plastic pegs due to the fact that they do not have a plastic sleeve. Pretty simple. Plastic pegs are going to have to replace the sleeve once they've worn down. Point number 4, difficulty of use. This might sound a little abstract, but I actually find that plastic pegs are significantly easier to use in basically every situation. However, metal pegs seem to work better, for me at least, when spinning out of grinds, because they tend to stay on the ledge and stick a little better, whereas if I'm trying to spin out of like a feeble with a plastic peg, I find that sometimes my peg will just whip out off the ledge because it slides so well. Metal or plastic for park or street. Point number 5. It seems to me like the obvious reason that most people ride plastic pegs nowadays is because they just are easier to use and they slide better. If I rode a lot of street, which I don't, I'm not sure that I'd actually ride metal pegs more. But since they do last longer, I think they'd make a lot of sense if you're doing a lot of grinding on cement. Overall, I think that, in my opinion, it's definitely worth the money and worth your time to get a pair of plastic pegs as opposed to metals. If you're just getting started using pegs, I've only been riding pegs for less than a year. I haven't rode them in probably 8 or 9 years. So back when I was riding pegs, plastic pegs weren't even a thing yet. But they definitely seem to be the way to go.